Hello, everyone, and welcome once again. My name is Jack. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, a musician living out here in Baltimore, Maryland, and I want to help you empower yourself through the spiritual path of creativity. And I do believe that creativity is the most powerful thing that we as human beings are capable of doing. So before we get started, why don't you go ahead and empower this channel by hitting that like and that subscribe button. Really helps me out a lot. Thank you very, very much. And if you'd like, leave a comment down below. Let me know how your creative journey is going thus far. If you've been joining me here on a week-to-week basis, let me know what your experiences are with the morning pages. Have you been doing your morning pages? If so, have you been doing them like how many times a week? Maybe you have 7 out of 7, 5 out of 7. Maybe you skip the weekends, 2 days a week, 1 day. Maybe you get one page done. Like, just let me know how they're going for you and how that's making you feel. Like, maybe what it is that bothers you about them. Is it too time consuming? Does it give you a hand cramp? Is it hard to get comfortable? Have you not bought your notebook? Like, whatever it is that's like, bugging you or keeping you from doing your morning pages. I really want to talk about that because I really think they're an important tool here moving forward. Also, we've got the artist dates. How have you been going on your artist dates? I think I'm going to do a video. Maybe the next video I'm going to do is going to be all about the artist date and like ideas for artist dates, because sometimes coming up with the artist date idea is the hardest part. So maybe we'll do that going into another video. But in this video, I want to talk about our identity, maybe our new identity as we move into our creative empowerment, and how that could be a little disturbing, how it could be disorienting, I think might be an even better word to use, because, as we move forward, we're going to notice that we're going to change a little bit. Our perceptions are going to change as we empower ourselves and we create more productive, creative beings. We're going to change. Things about us are going to change. We might change the way we dress a little bit. The spring in our step might change a little bit. Maybe we'll become a little bit more opinionated on things. Maybe we're going to decide that there's things we don't like, and we're going to start saying no to things. And that's going to change us as people, and people around us are going to notice that. Your family's going to notice, your partners are going to notice, your friends. Everyone's going to notice this change about you. And, some people are going to be supportive, but the fact of the matter is that most people aren't. They're not going to really. It's not so much that they're not going to be supportive, but they're not going to really understand what's going on. And so that in and of itself is going to freak them out. Why is this person changing? What happened to the person I liked? What happened to that guy I could always, or that girl, or that friend that I could always depend on to like be there when I need them? You know what I mean? Why all of a sudden are you, why all of a sudden do you know what you want, man? Why? They're not going to like that. It's going to be a reflection of themselves. And it's going to maybe think, are they going to wonder, maybe I'm blocked? What would happen if I unblocked? How would that change me? And all this comes down to like our feelings of judgment, how we're really quick to judge other people, and how we worry a little bit too much about what other people are thinking. I think with the advent of social media, and this kind of happens on I'm not going to single out any one social media platform. It happens on all of them. You're going to see a lot of cynical critics who are really, really quick to criticize things from the sidelines. You see it a lot. It's the most common thing you see. People criticizing this, they see a picture and they comment on that, really, really quick to criticize, really quick to judge things from where they stand. And that's really what you're really seeing, to be honest. You're seeing blocked creativity. It's as simple as that. These are people who also want to create. They want to be the ones on the video. They want to be the ones on stage. They want to be ones doing the painting. They want to be the ones making the art. and they're blocked. And that's frustrating. And it can cause cynicism. It can cause, sarcastic comments and maybe even a little bit of like cruelty, because it's never easier to do that than on social media, where no one knows who you are. Or you don't know those person. That's the easiest time to go ahead and dig into someone. And maybe, in that moment, that kind of gives them a feeling of power. But that feeling of power is just a substitute for the real power that comes from when you're the one doing the creating. We don't want to be the armchair quarterback. We don't want to sit on the sidelines and say, "Oh, that they should have played the ball that way. They should have done this. They should have done that." You want to be the one on the field. You want to be the one calling the shots. You want to be the one calling your own shots. Today, I want to talk about that, how our identity fits into all this, and how, who our friends are kind of fits into all this. Because, our friends are our friends. We love them, and our family is our family, right? We love them very much, and we want them to be part of this. We want them to be part of our lives, no matter what choices we make. But we have to be careful with how we let how they feel about what we're doing affect how we feel about what we're doing. You got to watch out who you hang out with. People who are your buddies, the people you go out and party with, or I don't know if you party or whatever. This is people you hang out with, your friends. You got to be careful with what letting them what they say. If you find out like you're doing this and you're creating that, and maybe you're talking about something that you're working on, they might not be as happy for you as you would think or would hope that they are. Because again, that's going to bring up feelings inside. Oh, you're doing this? Okay, well, all right. You better watch out. It better, better not suck. It better not, it'd be nice if everybody could be creative, but some of us have to work for a living or whatever. You're going to get these little digs, and these are meant to sort of bring you back to the person that they are used to, the person they're used to hanging out with, the drinking buddy. Imagine this, imagine you and, you're someone's drinking buddy, and then all of a sudden you stop drinking. All of a sudden, they've lost their drinking buddy, right? You don't want to lose that. They don't want to lose that. They don't want to lose that person. You got to kind of think about it from their standpoint. And this is coming from a place of compassion. I'm not saying that this is a wrong. Everybody has their own life. Everybody's taking their own journey. And if some people are choosing right now to not go on a creative journey, then that's fine, right? That has nothing to do with you. And that has nothing to do with the work that you're doing or the work that you want to accomplish. So be careful about, when you're hanging out with friends, be careful don't let what they say hinder you and change your mind about anything you're doing. Maybe you're thinking, oh, well, I've been doing my morning pages for a week. So what? What does that mean? Or, okay, so I had a fun artist date. Big deal. Or, all right, so I wrote a couple lyrics, or so I doodled in my notebook. I'm not getting anything done. Don't believe it. That's just your mind. That's just the inner mind. That's the sensor that works in your brain that's trying to get you to just go back to being the old you. Ignore it. At least for now. Okay? If we want to go back to that, we can. But for now, we're on this journey. So while we're doing this, put that aside. Be like, okay, I hear you. Okay, thank you for sharing. I'm going to continue doing the work. And finally, just remember that the great creator, right? Source energy, the sky above, God, whatever you want to call it, right? You can call it whatever you want. You can't get wet by the word water. Call it whatever you want. But the great creator loves creativity. And the great creator wants you to create. So know that. Know that you are doing that work. You're doing the work you're supposed to be doing. You're doing what you should. And with that being said, I want you to go forth this week and next week and every week with gratitude and peace and show the world how great you are, because you are great. My name is Jack, and I thank you very much. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.